Welcome to sunny Plant City, Florida, and Mike Sansone Park for the GSA Stars and Stripes Slugfest. It's Saturday pool play. Alongside Derek Smith, I'm Will Wilkie bringing you the call on today's ball game as we have the Gulf Coast Outlaws taking on Grit Baseball. If you're new to the Gulf Coast Baseball Network, we're a division of the Gulf Coast Sports Network, a nonprofit youth sports media company. Go ahead and give us a subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Toss us a like as well. We sure would appreciate it. Subscriptions are free. It does help us out. And you can also set the notifications to be alerted anytime that we go live so you never miss any of the action here on the Gulf Coast Baseball Network or on our main channel, the Gulf Coast Sports Network, as we bring you live youth sports all over the greater Tampa Bay region. We'll run through the starting defensive set for Grits Baseball. Starting on the mound is going to be Lures. Behind the plate, Harvey. Third base, Serrano. Shortstop, Garrison. Second base, Betances. First base, Taylor. Left field, Osorio. Center field, Britt. And in right field will be Mack. As we're awaiting the first pitch, Derek, keys to the ball game.
Well, I don't think much is going to change. The team that executes, limits their mistakes, and takes advantage of their opportunities is going to put themselves in the best chance to win. Limit your walks. You get runners on and score in position. You got to try and get them in. Their team gives you an opportunity. You kind of got to take advantage of it. And team who can do that most effectively probably going to end up winning this ball game.
And we're ready to get underway here. Leading things off for the Outlaws will be number 5, Witten Lott. Lures will work from the stretch as he delivers the first offering of the ball game. Chopper right back up at him. Lures gloves it, tosses over to first. One pitch, one out. That's Lures to Taylor, 1-3. And we've got one out here on the top of the first.
Model of efficiency there. One pitch, one out.
It's going to bring up number 50, Evan Atkins.
Able to get Lott to just hit on top of that baseball.
Lures will drop that one in the zone for called strike one. And he'll connect again, outside corner. Lures quickly ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good one to watch if you're Atkins, really. Best case scenario, you're able to kind of poke it down the line past the first baseman, but it's pretty much the only thing you're going to be able to do with that one.
There's a chopper over to short. Garrison up with it, tosses over to first. A nice stretch there by Taylor. So Garrison to Taylor, and we got 2 quick outs here in the top of the first inning. Efficient defensive baseball by Grit here early on. So 2 outs here in the inning. It's going to bring up number 23, Bubba Smith. Lures misses just barely outside. 1-0.
Just barely outside, Will.
We've got 2 outs here in the first. I think that's the first miss that Lures has had so far.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That one will miss low, so good discipline here by Smith to work up that pitch count, which I think right now stands at a grand total of 6.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. You can't do much better than he's done so far to start this game off.
Smith fouls that one off the plate.
They're way out in front of that one.
So advantage Lures here, or correction, advantage Smith having that 2-1 count. Lures having to battle back Smith fouls that one away. Again, even things up now. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Smith's way out in front of these pitches. Kind of got himself into a hole here.
Lures misses away. That'll run the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's a hot shot off the bat of Smith into left center field.
Going
That's going to
all the
roll
way to
all
the
the way to the
fence.
fence. Smith motoring around, and he's going to make it in there with a 2-out stand-up double.
Yeah, he got a pitch to handle, got the barrel on it, is able to get it out to the fence, split the outfielders there. Standing on second, seeing if the cleanup hitter, Wilkie, can get him in.
The Outlaws are going to be looking for a 2-out rally here, while Grit's going to try to shut everything down and go to the home half of the first in a solid position. Lures gives Smith a look before he delivers. And that fastball's going to break in the zone for called strike 1.
Smith with a very aggressive secondary lead. He's about halfway over to third. Catcher throwing that ball back.
He'll make that move to second. Smith makes it back.
Kind of crawls back into second base.
That pitch will just barely miss inside.
A hard one to lay off there.
Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch you're just trying to drop the barrel onto. Let the head of the bat do the work there. But he's able to lay off of it for a called ball.
And Lures will catch that outside corner. Lures ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, both called strikes, about in the same position too, same pitch.
So Wilkie will have to protect the remainder of the way.
A low outside corner. If I were him, that's where I'd aim again.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Got him way out in front on that changeup. That was a great pitch there by Lures.
So the Outlaws leave 1. We move to the bottom of the first. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
The game's on the line, and you're looking at a full count with 0.2 seconds left on the shot clock. Last thing you need to be worried about is your deodorant. That's why I use Old Spice. Old Spice is the bare-knuckle, straight-on tackle, heavyweight deodorant that gives the best game, set, and match, high-step, and sudden death, double overtime performance in the pit fight against odor.
Safe!
From odor, thanks, Old Spice.
You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor. When you make a perfect slide. You're in the big leagues. Big league pouch. When you keep the team alive. You're in the big leagues. Big league shreds. When you block a shot or two. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor. You're into Big League Chew. Big League Chew. Fan-sized wads of great taste and shredded bubble gum stuffed into a giant Stay Fresh pouch. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor and big league bubble. You're into Big League Chew.
we move to the home half of the first inning. Leading things off for Grit Baseball will be number 13, Corbin Britt. Run through the Outlaw defensive set for you in just a moment. First pitch curveball by Emmerman. Misses high in the zone for ball one. Starting with the battery, Emmerman on the mound, Conley behind the plate, Smith at third, Wilkie at short, Boyd at second, McMurdo at first.
It's like
Evan Atkins in left, Anthony Zito in center, and Witten Lott in right field. Fouled straight back.
Emmerman quickly ahead here. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That pitch will miss high. 2-0, or 2-2 rather.
Batter choked way up here with 2 strikes.
And there's a shot over to short. Wilkie will glove that one. And we've got the first out of the inning. That'll now bring up number 8, starting shortstop, Keegan Garrison. There's a chopper. Smith up with it. Launches over to first. 5-3. Beautiful play by Smith to McMurdo. We got 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, both pitchers are working real efficiently thus far. Getting some quick outs here.
So 2 outs now in the inning. It's going to bring up number 1, starting first baseman, Jalen Taylor.
He did a good job over at first for them. Top half of the inning.
Emmerman connects on that outside corner for called strike 1. Fouled away. Emmerman quickly ahead. No balls, 2 strikes. Taylor will have to protect the remainder of the at-bat.
Does look like, though, if Taylor gets into one, it's going to go. That was a quick bat there on that foul ball.
Breaking ball there. Fouled off the top of the plate in fair territory. Conley doesn't make the throw. So good hustle there by Taylor, legging that one out, and the Grit have a 2-out runner aboard. It's going to bring up the cleanup batter now, number 11, Elijah Serrano. Starts at third for Grit today.
Great pitch there by Emmerman. That came in and just died when it got to the plate.
Swinging a miss, strike 2. So Emmerman quickly ahead again. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he's just filling up the zone here in this at-bat.
Serrano's going to have to take a 2-strike approach, try to keep this inning going for Grit. Taylor breaks for second. That one's fouled away out of play. So a good battle here by Serrano to stay alive. Runner breaks for second. There's a hard shot to right center field. That's going to make it all the way to the fence. Wheeling around is Taylor. A late throw by Boyd. Throw down to second.
They got
Wilkie
him
with
at
the
second,
tag
though.
in time. So a good heads-up play by Conley to Wilkie to get that tag out at second, but not before Grit gets a runner across. 1-0's our score as we move to the top of the second inning.
You know, one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer from Miller. Down it, I love them. These fans know I drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Good seats, hey, buddy. He missed the tag. He missed the tag.
You beat the team you had to beat.
Hey, look.
You did it in the dust and heat. Now you're thirsty and hot, and you know what to do. 'Cause there's something big waiting for me and you. Coke is it, the biggest taste you've ever found. Coke is it, the one that never lets you down. Coke is it, the most refreshing taste around. Coke is it, Coke is it.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners. So we move to the top of the second inning. Grit Baseball able to take advantage of their opportunities in their half of the first. They plate one, which is our current score, 1-0. Leading things off on the inning is going to be number 99, Ryan Boyd. He shows bunt but fouls that one back. Lures ahead in the count now. No balls, one strike.
Good idea by Boyd there.
Pitch misses inside, 1-1. There's a shot over to second base. Soft toss over to first. That's Betances over to Taylor. We got one out here in the top of the second. We'll bring up number 21, Evan McMurdo, getting the start at first base for the Outlaws. There's a hot shot right back up the middle. Lures, gloves, and tosses over to Taylor at first. And another efficient inning for Grit Baseball, recording 2 quick outs.
Yeah, you can't do it much better than they've done it thus far this ball game. One hard hit ball, and I think that's been it so far for the Outlaws. Everything else has been, weak grounders or a little flare that doesn't go any further than the infield. So, that's how you want to pitch.
Anthony Zito is going to try to get a 2-out rally started for the Outlaws. Had a big cut there, but comes in under it for strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. So Lures again quickly ahead. He's done well.
Yeah,
getting it
Zito's
ahead in the count early on in this ball game.
Not really close to these either. I mean, he's way out in front and way over the top.
There's a hard hit ball over to short. Garrison up with it. Tosses over to first. A nice stretch there by Taylor.
Yeah, great stretch by Taylor.
And 6-3 will end the inning. The Outlaws go down in order. We move to the bottom of the second. 1-0 your score right here on the Gulf Coast Baseball Network.
to worship this guy.
Hey, we got Cy Young winners over here. Come on, Alice. Step into it.
Feel bigger?
Yeah.
Hi, Tom.
Chicks dig the long ball.
Hey, have you guys seen Mark?
You guys seen Mark?
Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
We advance to the bottom of the second inning, 1-0 your score, advantage Grit Baseball. And Derek, we've seen two very quick, efficient innings by the Grit Baseball defense.
Yeah, we really have, Will. A lesson in efficiency, lesson in not trying to miss barrels, right? Or miss bats, I mean. Just getting weak contact, letting your defense go to work for you.
Leading off the inning for Grit's going to be number 42, Braylon Mack. Starting in right field for Grit today. He fouls that one off down the third base line. No balls, one strike, the count on Mack. So we're going to miss high fastball. Emmerman now ahead in the count, 0-2. Wouldn't be surprised to see some breaking pitches outside of the zone here, Derek.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he lays anything over the heart of the plate here. Quickly ahead, 0-2. Just try to get him to chase. There
And
you
the
go,
off
looking
speed
good.
will net the strikeout. So Emmerman with the strikeout gets the first out of the inning for the Outlaws. And brings up number 3, Ashwin Harvey, the starting catcher for Grit. Fastball comes in high for ball one. Emmerman catches that outside corner. That'll even things up now. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, both starting pitchers have been quite efficient. Start this game off, really filling up the strike zone here.
That offering will miss low. 2-1. There's a chopper down the third base line, but foul. I think the Outlaws caught a break on that one.
Yeah, I think so. Ashland would have been to first easily, it seems. Pulled Smith the other side of the bag there at third.
Fastball comes in high. That'll run the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So payoff pitch between Harvey and Emmerman. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Got him chasing there.
Emmerman collects the strikeout. 2 outs now for the Outlaws. Grit will be looking to get a 2-out rally started. And that'll bring up the starting left fielder now. Osorio. Popped up third base side. That's going to clear the field. Go out of play. Tries away. That'll miss away. 1-1. Again, Derek Smith and Will Wilkie with you on the call this afternoon. We hope you're enjoying today's broadcast. If you've not yet done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free. We certainly would appreciate it. It helps us out as a small nonprofit organization bringing you these broadcasts live. And if you're enjoying the broadcast, hit that like button too. We do like seeing the likes accumulate as the game goes on.
Or if you got any questions for us, utilize that chat feature on the stream as well. That one just misses high. Not able to break low enough to get that called strike. A great idea, though.
That'll pull the count even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that one away, does Osorio.
Able to stay alive here. This is a good battle between Osorio and Emmerman.
Foul tipped away. The battle continues. A great at bat by Osorio.
And credit Emmerman here, continuing to throw strikes. Try to keep him off balance. 2 outs, 2 strikes, just trying to get out of this inning.
Fouled away again.
Really making Emmerman work now.
Neither player backing down here. Always fun to see exciting matchups like this. Swing and a miss, strike 3, but the ball gets away. Conley up with it.
Not going to have a play.
It hits there's a puddle of mud behind home plate. So right where Conley, about 3 feet behind where Conley is standing currently, there's probably there's mud maybe about an inch and a half deep, and that ball just got completely stuck in there.
And Conley lost it between his feet too, sitting in that puddle. Once he had it, there was no way he was going to get him at first.
So Osorio gets aboard with 2 outs. Brings up the pitcher looking to help his own cause, number 15, Ashton Lures. Osorio with his lead. Emerson delivers, that gets away. Osorio makes it into second base easily, so runner in scoring position now for Grit. Outlaws have to be careful now.
Yeah, Laura's trying to get something in the grass, extend the Grit's lead here.
Swing and a miss. Good stop there by Conley.
Yeah, way to keep that ball in front of him.
The Outlaws can't afford any more pass balls.
A good pitch by Emmerman, too, there. Really good break on that slider as it got to the plate.
Ball's in the zone for called strike. Throw down by Conley. Ball gets away.
Great throw by Conley. Smith just unable to handle it over there at third off the end of his glove. Looked like he was looking to tag him before he had it in his glove, but they had him by 3 or 4 feet, Will.
So Grit Baseball with an opportunity here. They got a runner on third here with 2 outs. Just trying to put the ball in play. Get that run in from third. Fastball rides in high.
If he can get the strikeout here, nothing harmed at the end of the day. Got it.
Called strike 3. Emerson battles back. And the Outlaws end the threat. We move to the top of the third. 1-0 remains your score. It's a pitcher's duel. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Baseball Network.
The game's on the line, and you're looking at a full count with 0.2 seconds left on the shot clock. Last thing you need to be worried about is your deodorant. That's why I use Old Spice. Old Spice is the bare knuckle, straight on tackle, heavyweight deodorant that gives the best game, set, and match, high-step and sudden death, double overtime performance in the pit fight against odor.
Safe!
From odor. Thanks, Old Spice.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
So we move to the top of the third inning. 1-0 remains your score right here on the Gulf Coast Baseball Network. We've had solid pitching and solid defense, Derek. Just waiting for either one of these teams to have busted open offensively.
Yeah. They both had some opportunities. You know, Grit's been able to plate one, and that's it so far.
Leading off the inning is going to be number 0, Noah Conley. Gets a good poke on it, but right to center field. As Britt comes in under it, he'll make that grab. 1 out here. 1 pitch, 1 out yet again.
Yeah, great pitching, good defense. Just waiting for the third phase of the ball game to lock in for one of these two teams, maybe both.
Bring up now number 55, Austin Emmerman. Watches that breaking ball break away and out of zone for ball 1. There's a good poke over to second base, backhanded and tossed over to first as Betances. And 2 quick outs. I know we sound like a broken record, but the defense has been that solid all the way around.
Yeah, right. And you got to credit these pitchers, too, inducing weak contact. You know, making it easy on their infielders and outfielders for that matter.
2 outs here in the inning brings up the leadoff batter, number 5, Witten Lott. As Lures has done a fantastic job in this game, being efficient on the mound. You mentioned it earlier, Derek. Lures just not trying to do too much, letting the game come as it does.
Yeah,
so
really.
far he's pitching a shutout with, as you mentioned, only one hard hit ball. I guess two now with the Connolly hit.
Yeah, that ball was hit pretty hard, you know, right at the center fielder. But he got all of the barrel on it for sure. The Outlaws have one hit, and the Grit Baseball.
Lott watches that one drop in the zone.
Grit Baseball with 1 run on 2 hits, and the Outlaws no runs on 1 hit. So just to give you an idea of the pitching and defense we've had so far in this ball game.
That pitch connects on that outside corner. Lors is in a groove.
Yeah, really biting the outside corner there. Just trying to get it right over the black and get that called strike. Because now the hitters know, hey, listen, I got to protect that outside corner. And maybe they'll take some swings on some pitches, expand their zone, knowing that that's getting called out there. Or maybe even lean over, and pitcher could get one over the inside corner with a little extra juice. Like that one right there.
Yeah, Lott fouls that one away.
It's kind of a self-defense swing there by Lott.
Well, no choice having those 2 strikes on him. The Outlaws really have to get something going offensively. Lott puts a bat on it down the first base line, but foul.
Kind of off balance there by Lott, and that's what Lore's been able to do all day, is keep these Outlaws hitters off balance. So even if they are able to get a bat on it, there's not really much behind it. It makes it easy for their defenders.
But credit to Lott on that swing, just keeping himself alive in the at-bat.
Yeah,
Don't want
right.
to take the risk that it's going to be called. There's a chopper right back up the middle, glove by Lors. Tosses over to Taylor, and yet again.
Great play by Lors, fielding his position.
The Outlaws go down in order, and we'll go down to the bottom of the third. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.
How long are they going to worship this guy?
Hey, we got Cy Young winners over here. Come on, Alice. Pull. Step into it.
Feel bigger?
Yeah.
Hi, Top.
Chicks dig the long ball.
Hey, have you guys seen Mark?
You guys seen Mark?
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Who's left? Kane.
Pitch him Maroon is due up.
Kane.
So Burns is going to have to go to his bench. The only choice is John Kane.
Okay, kid. Get me the doc.
Burns has been reluctant to use Kane, preferring to go with the younger players, but he don't have a choice here tonight.
Now batting for Maroon, Kane.
What got into him?
So we advance to the bottom of the third. 1-0 remains your score. Got a new pitcher in for the Outlaws, number 11, Anthony Zito. Witten Lott behind the plate. Austin Emmerman moves to center field. Everyone else remains in their positions for the Outlaws. Leading off the inning for the Grit Baseball team, number 2, Adrian Betances.
It's like Conley moved from behind the plate out to right field as well, Will.
Fouled away out of play. A good call there, Derek. I missed that switch. So Zito works from the windup, and he'll deliver. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And Anthony Zito decides he wants to join the party and have an efficient inning too, so he'll start off with the strikeout.
Yeah, that was a good pitch to get that swing and miss there. The tumbling slider almost that just kept working its way away from the right-handed hitter.
That's going to turn the lineup over for Grit and bring up number 13, Corbin Britt. Considered showing bunt, but he held back.
Yeah, he did. So looked like Smith over at third saw that as well. He's playing in on the cut now.
And there's a bunt right back up the middle. Zito up with it, tosses over to McMurdo at first. And once again, 2 quick outs. Zito to McMurdo, 1-3 on that last play. We'll bring up the starting shortstop for Grit, number 8, Keegan Garrison.
Yeah, Zito's done a good job since coming in here in relief. Strikeout and easy play back to him on the mound.
Breaking ball breaks outside of the zone for ball 1.
Kind of a weird bounce out in front of lot behind the plate. Bounced over his head. Fortunately, nobody was on base, so no harm.
Tries for that inside corner, misses inside.
Not by much, though. We've seen that pitch get called, or a pitch similar, really close to that one, get called for a strike. So good thought there by Zito. Tries outside, tries inside. So far, nothing going.
And that'll come in low. 3-0 the count.
Tries low. Let's see if he tries high. This next one will.
So 3-0 for Garrison. Have to imagine he'll take the sign the entire way on this one. Grit just wants to get a base runner on.
Trying to extend their lead, knowing 1 run is probably not going to do it.
Zito battles back, dropping that one in the zone. 3-1, the hitters count.
Right at the bottom of the zone there, too.
Zito battles all the way back to work the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good two good firm fastballs by Zito. These last 2 strikes. Gonna have to put something over the plate again or make it look really enticing. Induce a swing and miss.
And there's a hard shot into center field. That's gonna drop in front of Emerson, who makes the play to first in time. Wow.
So that goes
8-3.
8-3
for the force out. Good heads-up play by Austin Emmerman. And Grit is retired. 1-0 remains your score as we move to the top of the 4th. Don't go anywhere. You're watching baseball action here on the Gulf Coast Baseball Network.
Hello. Ed's advertising book says when we sponsor sports, our ads will be better if we talk the language of the fan. So I will try to do that. Run down to the store for a 4-pack of Ed's new Bartles & James Premium Red Cooler. It is not only a big hit, but when you buy Bartles & James, you cannot make an error. Well, while I realize these technical terms may be confusing to people who don't know baseball, I hope this makes sense to the fan. Thank you for your support.
Burger Burger King celebrates the heroes of summer with some tasty new summertime heroes of our own. For all the folks who do so much for the little Reggies and Darryls of tomorrow, Burger King has your hero, the Flame Broiled Double Burger Hero and the All-White Meat Chicken Hero, both with lettuce, tomato, and cheese on a long sesame bun. Summertime heroes are for this season only, so come and catch the taste made for all you summertime heroes.
Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
So we move to the top of the fourth. The pitchers' duel continues. 1-0 is your score. The Outlaws will have the 2-3-4 hitters up. And they're going to try to look to do some damage and get back into this ball game. They're running out of innings to do so.
Yeah, if not now, when?
Lures has pitched a masterful game so far in total command, and he's going to try to keep that going here in the top of the fourth. First offering misses for ball one. Leading things off for the Outlaws will be number 50, Evan Atkins. Lures misses away, 2-0. An uncharacteristic start. Got to wonder if maybe some fatigue is setting in.
Yeah, up and down a couple of times too. Pitching, cooling off, warming up, pitching. You know, sometimes have a tendency to kind of lose your release point. Have a hard time finding it again.
With the count now moving to 3-0, Lures is going to have to battle back. Advantage Atkins right now. Have to imagine he'll be taking the entire way. And he does.
Even if he wasn't, that's not a pitch you want to swing at.
Yeah, Lures drops that one in for the called strike, working to the hitter's count now. 3 balls, 1 strike. That offering misses low and gets away. Atkins will shuffle down to first. And for the first time this ball game, the leadoff runner is aboard for the Outlaws. We talked about opportunities at the onset of this ball game, and this is the best one that the Outlaws have had so far. See if they can make something happen. Number 23, Bubba Smith, now steps to the plate. There's a hot shot right back up the middle. That's going to get through. So a solid single by number 23, Bubba Smith.
Wasting no time either. First pitch he sees, shoots it right back up the middle.
And the first 2 runners are on for the Outlaws. That's going to bring up number 27, Will Wilkie. There's a chopper third base side. Atkins runs into the tag. So a fielder's choice on the play.
Didn't want to pull a El Mago there. Maybe go back to the other base even though there's a force ahead of you. But nobody's able to come around and score, so I guess it would have been futile even to try.
So 1 out now on the fielder's choice. Bring up number 99, Ryan Boyd, as that ball gets away, allowing Smith and Wilkie to advance up a base apiece. On that last play, it was Serrano at third base who made the force play in the first out of the inning for Grit. So well done by Elijah Serrano.
I believe he's got the only RBI of this ballgame as well.
Boyd shows bunt right back up the middle. Smith will hold at third, which freezes Lures and allows Boyd to beat out that bunt. And a bases loaded situation for the Outlaws with just 1 out here on the top of the fourth.
Yeah,
That'll
now
bring up number 21,
this
Evan
is the
McMurdo.
best opportunity I think any team's had so far in this ball game.
Lures delivers from the stretch, fouled straight back.
Just missed it, too. It was a good aggressive swing there by McMurdo. He gets one.
Lures ahead in the count now. No balls, 1 strike.
Corner outfielders playing in considerably. If he's able to poke it over one of their heads, that'll score 2, maybe even 3 with Boyd's speed from first.
Pitch comes in low. Good stop there by Harvey.
Yeah, saved a run for the moment.
There's a chopper down the third base line, but in foul territory.
Corner's in here for Grit as well, trying to cut that runoff at home.
Looks like McMurdo stepped out on that one. If he would have just stepped right into it, I think he could have lined that one over Serrano's head at third.
Yeah, for sure. He is playing in considerably.
Called strike 3. Lures connects on that outside corner.
That's been a strike all day long, too. So McMurdo's upset about it, but he really shouldn't be. Been consistently called a strike all day long. You got to do your best to foul that off and spoil it, but good job, Grit, here with 2 outs now.
So number 11, Anthony Zito, steps to the plate. Bases loaded now, 2 outs. As Grit battles back, trying to get out of a difficult situation.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed they are.
Lures from the stretch, delivers. There's a ground ball down the third base line. Smith breaks for home. I guess foul ball was the call.
Not sure how or why.
Yeah, I didn't see anything from here, but it must have ricocheted off of Zito in the box.
Yeah. We'll roll back the replay there and try to see what we can find.
So count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lures tries for that outside corner, misses low. 2-1. Got to believe the way this ball game is going. I mean, this could potentially be the ball game right here, Derek.
Yeah, you're right. This is the best opportunity anybody's had in 2 outs.
Lures gets that high fastball working. Evens up the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Able to get it just over the barrel there. Zito just missed it.
Pitch will miss, and that'll run the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So a very interesting scenario here. The runners will be on the move. Zito would be very happy just to draw a walk here.
Yeah, tie the ball game.
Has to make contact with anything close.
Good
and that pitch will miss low. Anthony Zito will draw the RBI with the bases loaded walk. An outstanding at bat by number 11, Anthony Zito.
Yeah, exactly what the Outlaws needed right there. Tie this ball game up at 1 and keep the bases loaded here. The hot batted Noah Conley coming up.
So we've got a conference on the mound. Not sure if we'll see a change or not, so we'll keep it right here for now. So it's been a very interesting ball game, Derek. It's been a pitcher's duel the entire way, and wouldn't you know it, we got a tie ball game on a bases loaded walk.
Yeah. I mean, something we haven't seen much of so far in this ball game, walks, but a couple of them this inning for Grit. And that last one came back to bite them, tie this ball game up. Now the Outlaws looking to go ahead with 2 outs, bases loaded.
Yeah, it's not to take anything away from Lures at all. He's pitched an outstanding ball game.
It really has.
So it will remain 2 outs. Bases loaded. Number 0, Noah Conley now up to bat. As that offering from Lures misses high for ball 1. That pitch will miss low. Wilkie breaks for home. Play at the plate. Not in time, so Wilkie able to score from third. And the Outlaws, they have an opportunity with the bases loaded. They've cashed in 2 and have now taken the lead 2-1.
And just as importantly, that removed the force from second, third, and home here. So they only got a force at first due to the grit.
Conley with a cut, but comes in under it. Misses high. 3-1 the count. And we're going to have a courtesy runner. So that's number 21, Evan McMurdo, now in at second, running for number 11, the pitcher, Anthony Zito. So that swap is now complete. Lures misses away, and he is not missing by much.
No, he is not missing by much. He's got a good idea of where the strike zone is, and he's working that outside corner, which he's been able to get a lot of called strikes on. And he is just missing it at this point. Bases reloaded here for Austin Emmerman.
There's
and
a hard
he's able
shot
to get it through.
Into left field. Boyd scores from third easily. So a bases loaded RBI single for number 55, Austin Emmerman. And the Outlaws have plated 2 with 2 outs. And it turns the lineup over in a critical top of the 4th inning for Gulf Coast. Now batting is going to be number 5, Witten Lott. Offering from Lures, misses low for ball 1. Fastball comes in high, 2-0. So we've got McMurdo running for Zito at third.
Conley at second and Emmerman at first.
All taking their respective leads as Lures delivers from the stretch. There's a chopper right back up the middle. They'll take the force at home.
Third out of the inning.
So 1-2. And we move to the bottom of the 4th, but not before the Outlaws plate 3. 3-1 your score. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
And now, an exciting message from Burger King.
We know you're watching the game, but you're waiting for something more exciting. Ready? Broiling beef frying nearly 2-1 in the Coast to Coast survey. Not better than baseball? Think about it. Nearly 2 out of 3 people chose broiling. Burger King broils. McDonald's and Wendy's fry. Okay, now back to baseball. But the second it's over, everybody up. Click off your sets. And come on to Burger King.
You know, one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer from Miller. Down it, crap! I love them. These fans know I drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer and less.
Good seats, hey, buddy. He missed the tag. He missed the tag.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners. So we advance to the bottom of the fourth inning. 3-1 is your score. Advantage Gulf Coast Outlaws. It's been a pitcher's duel the entire way. The Outlaws were fortunate to get a bases loaded situation in the top half of the fourth, which allowed them to get all three of their runs in. Leading things off for the Grit baseball team will be the heart of their order, the 3-4-5 hitters, and that's going to start with number 1, Jalen Taylor. Anthony Zito remains on the bump for the Outlaws. All other defensive positions remain static from the previous inning. Zito from the windup. Fastball misses away. 1-0. Tries for that inside corner, misses inside. 2-0. Good awareness by Taylor to know the zone. Zito able to bring it further towards the plate. He'll connect on that pitch. 2-1. Zito has the sign that he likes and delivers. That pitch will miss away. One of the hitters count now. 3 balls, 1 strike for Taylor. He's done a fine job at first base today for Grit.
Yeah, he really has, Will.
Pokes that one down the third base line, but foul. Ricocheting back into field of play.
Even though the ball was foul, it was hit pretty hard.
So that'll run the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch between Zito and Taylor. And that offering will miss low for ball 4.
Just missed, too.
Good job by Taylor to draw the leadoff walk. And they're again applying pressure to the Outlaws.
Yeah, not to be outdone. They get their leadoff hitter on, I mean.
And that's going to bring up the cleanup hitter now, Elijah Serrano. Third baseman for Grit, number 11. Curveball by Zito connects on that outside corner for called strike 1. So, Derek, I'm checking our live stream statistics. Only 2 people like our broadcast today. So I guess we need to step it up.
Yeah, we got to do better, I guess. Got to do better. If you guys have any suggestions out there, let us know what we can do to earn your likes. Love to hear from you.
Taylor steals second, uncontested on that last play. So runner in scoring position now for Grit. Zito misses outside again.
Just missing, too, that outside corner.
Fouled straight back. That was a nice cut there by Serrano.
Yeah. I did look it up. Serrano did drive in their only run so far today.
He has an opportunity to match that right here. And Grit would love nothing better for him to do so. That offering's going to miss away.
Maybe just a little low there. It looked like location-wise, it's been a strike. I think he just missed it a little low.
That's going to run the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball kind of cutting away from a right-handed hitter, too.
And that pitch will come in high for ball 4.
Back-to-back walks here by Zito.
And that's going to put the tying run on first base with nobody out. And bring up number 42, Braylon Mack.
Have a little convo here on the mound. Like manager Brian Lott coming out to remind young Zito of his mechanics and, you know, remind him, hey, you got a defense behind you. You don't have to miss bats. Let him hit it and let's get some outs. Let's get out of this mess. Get back up and try to extend our lead. And this is just a quick translation for you at home.
And, you know, those translational services, that comes with a lot of in-depth thinking. So, you know, go ahead and toss Derek a like on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. I bet you won't.
Mack shows bunt, and a beautiful bunt down the first baseline, hugging the line.
It's a fair ball.
Fair ball.
On the line, fair ball.
An outstanding bunt by Braylon Mack. And that's going to load the bases for Grit with nobody out.
You know, a situation like that, you know, you kind of assume the first baseman's going to crash. Runners on first and second there. Second baseman's going to come over and cover. Third baseman's going to stay home. Pitcher's going to cover the third base line, but that is not the play the Outlaws had on there. Now the bases are loaded, nobody out.
For number 3, Ashwin Harvey.
Talk about opportunities here, Will.
Yeah, the infield's in for the Outlaws, as they'll be desperate to protect that lead. An outstanding stop there by Witten Lott.
Yeah, that was a great block there. So it looks like infield's coming home with it, trying to cut that run down, preserve their 2-run lead. Everybody's in on the grass.
Foul tip right into the mitt.
One and one here.
Offering comes in low. 2-1 now the count. Harvey looking to make something happen, help the Grit cause. Zito and company looking to shut things down. That pitch falls in the zone for called strike 2.
Probably got a little more of the plate than he wanted to there, but he was able to get that called strike.
So Harvey will have to protect. Zito looking for that punch-out pitch, which would help the Outlaws tremendously.
They could really use it right now.
And there's a shot to deep left field over the head of Atkins.
Head off the
fence.
It's going to score 3.
2 runs will come in for sure. And now, so the runners pass each other in the incorrect order.
Yep. So
and that's a huge break for the Outlaws, as both runners will be called out. Wow.
So stand-up triple only gets 1 RBI as a base running blunder for Grit. Maintains the lead for the Outlaws here. They lead by 1 if my math is right.
That is correct. It's 3-2, Derek. And just so the folks at home understand what happened there, the runners have to stay in order. They cannot pass each other on the base pass. Otherwise, that results in both runners being out, and that's exactly what happened right before touching home plate. Mack had passed Serrano, and that resulted in a double play. There's a hard shot by Wilkie over to McMurdo. Wow.
Talk about dodging a bullet.
Absolutely. You know, we've seen a lot of baseball. We've caught a lot of baseball games, Derek. We have never seen that.
I don't recall ever seeing that. So Outlaws really catched a break there, and back to the drawing board for Grit.
Yeah, we moved to the top of the 5th inning. 3-2 is your score. Don't go anywhere. We got ourselves a dandy of a ball game right here on the Gulf Coast Baseball Network.
And now, an exciting message from Burger King.
We know you're watching the game, but you're waiting for something more exciting. Ready? Broiling beef frying nearly 2-1 in the coast-to-coast survey. Not better than baseball? Think about it. Nearly 2 out of 3 people chose broiling. Burger King broils. McDonald's and Wendy's fry. Okay, now back to baseball. But the second it's over, everybody up. Click off your sets. And come on to Burger King.
Well, fans, it all comes down to this moment. This is where it all gets decided. Johnson steps in, checks the signs. This is a classic confrontation. He's digging in. Here's the delivery. And there it goes. He's going back. It is going. It is gone.
Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Now, there's a caffeine-free cola with that great Pepsi taste. Introducing caffeine-free Pepsi.
You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor. When you make a perfect slide. You're in the big leagues. Big league pouch. When you keep the team alive. You're in the big leagues. Big league shreds. When you block a shot or two. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor. You're into Big League Chew. Big League Chew. Fan-sized wads of great tasting shredded bubble gum stuffed into a giant Stay Fresh pouch. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor and big league bubble. You're into Big League Chew. We advance to the top of the 5th inning. A lot of action there in the 4th. The Outlaws answer by plating 3. Grit had the bases loaded with a shot to deep left field, but due to a base running error, they're only able to plate 1. And that brings us to where we are now, top of the 5th, 3-2 our score. We do have some defensive changes for Grit to report. Now on the mound is going to be Jalen Taylor. He moves over from first. Moving over to first base is Serrano from third. And Lures will take the hot corner. He'll move from the mound to third base. Leading off the inning for the Outlaws will be number 50, Evan Atkins.
Yeah, Lures did a great job on the mound for Grit.
Outstanding.
See if Taylor can keep this up for them.
There's a chopper right back up the middle. Over to first in time. That's Garrison to Serrano.
Yeah, Garrison, a little bobble there, but able to make up some time in the air. Good hard throw over to first. Enough to get Atkins.
And we may have changed pitchers, but the efficiency remains the same. One pitch, one out.
Yeah, that's right. It's contagious, Will.
That'll bring up number 23, Bubba Smith. He's been swinging a big bat today. Fouled away out of play. Big cut there by Smith. Taylor brought that high fastball, able to get it by him.
Yeah, Smith going fishing there a little bit. 2 pitches over his hands. Fouled one back and whiffed at another one.
So Taylor quickly ahead, 0-2, tries for that outside corner, misses away. A nice frame there by Harvey.
Yeah, trying to get that called third strike was just a little too wide to indulge.
Tries outside corner again, misses away. Good job by Smith to lay off that one.
That was substantially closer, too. And Smith's got to be careful because too much closer to the plate, and that's going to get called a strike.
2-2 the count. There's a hard shot over to short. Garrison up with it, over to Serrano. Another 6-3 play, and we've got 2 quick outs here in the top of the 5th. That's going to bring up now number 27, Will Wilkie. Fouls that one away. Taylor ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike.
Big cut on that inside fastball there. We'll trying to test out the left fielder, it looked like. And left fielder saw that, took about 15 steps back.
Nice pitch there by Taylor to connect on that outside corner. He's quickly ahead, no balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he was able to drop that in there. Kind of backdoored, it looked like, that outside corner.
There's a hard rocket shot, but foul. Third base coach John McMurdo's checking his life insurance policy.
Yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure he did not see that ball. He's just lucky it didn't hit him. That ball was absolutely rifled off of the bat of Wilkie.
Count remains 0-2. Fastball misses low. Good job by Wilkie to lay off that pitch, knowing the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count, 2 outs. Top of the 5th inning, Outlaws clinging to a 3-2 lead.
About shin high there.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Taylor shuts it down. We move to the bottom of the 5th. 3-2 is your score right here on the Gulf Coast Baseball Network.
The game's on the line, and you're looking at a full count with 0.2 seconds left on the shot clock. The last thing you need to be worried about is your deodorant. That's why I use Old Spice. Old Spice is the bare-knuckle, straight-on tackle, heavyweight deodorant that gives the best game, set, and match, high-step and sudden death, double overtime performance in the pit fight against odor.
Safe!
From odor, thanks, Old Spice.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's professional pest management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
So we move to the bottom of the 5th inning. 3-2 is your score, advantage Outlaws. Leading off the inning for Grip Baseball be Rams Osario. Or correction, my apologies. Ashton Lures. Ashton Lures now batting for Grit Baseball. Fouls that one away. We have some defensive changes for you for the Outlaws to report. On the mound, number 23, Bubba Smith. Behind the plate, Noah Conley. At third base now, Witten Lott. Second, Austin Emerson. Ryan Boyd in center.
Looks like Zito in left and Atkins in right.
Change-up pitch. That's going to get through. So Lott able to knock it down, but not able to come up with it. So the leadoff runner on for Grit.
Good piece of hitting there by Lord. That was a good changeup by Smith. He had him out in front, but he was able to keep his hands back long enough. Hit it hard enough over to third.
That's going to bring up Adrian Betances. Call time. Bunt attempt. Smith up with it. He'll toss over to McMurdo at first to get the force. But a job well done by Betances to advance that runner over with the sacrifice bunt.
You know, he maybe had a chance at second there, as Lors was not running incredibly hard into second base. But smart choice by Smith. Get the sure out.
It's going to turn the lineup over now. So the leadoff batter, number 13, Corbin Britt, now up for Grit. They got a runner in scoring position with one out here in the home half of the fifth. That represents the tying run. There's a hit up the middle. Wilkie up with it over to first. So 2 outs. Lures advances to third, so the tying run just a couple feet away. Bubba Smith and company looking to try to shut things down. They're going to be going up against the shortstop, number 8, Keegan Garrison. Nice stop by Conley there. One ball, no strikes, the count on Garrison. There's a hard shot to right field that's going to drop in front of Atkins. The tying run will score from third, so an RBI by Keegan Garrison, and it's 3-3. So the big bat of number 1, Jalen Taylor, now up. He's looking to help his own cause as he's now the pitcher of record for Grit. Smith's offering misses outside for ball 1.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to backdoor a curveball there. Good block by Conley.
Taylor ahead, 2 balls, no strikes. Smith will be looking to battle back in this count. Smith has the sign that he likes and comes set. There's a chopper down the third base line. Lott up with it, fires over to first. In time for the third out, but not before Grit answers back. They've tied up this ball game. It's 3-3, moving into the top of the 6th inning.
Your batting average is totally awesome. What's your secret? M&M's. I hit singles when I ate the brown ones, doubles with yellows, orange, triples, and with the green ones, I take the ball. Downtown. Magnificent.
Kevin, you're up.
Quick, give me a green one. Only one homer left. That's for me. Here's a triple. M&M's chocolate candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor. When you make a perfect slide. You're in the big leagues. Big league pouch. When you keep the team alive. You're in the big leagues. Big league shreds. When you block a shot or two. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor. You're into Big League Chew. Big League Chew. Fan-sized wads of great taste and shredded bubble gum stuffed into a giant Stay Fresh pouch. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor and big league bubble. You're into Big League Chew.
You know, one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer from Miller. Down it, I love them. These fans know I drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Good seats, hey, buddy. He missed the tag. He missed the tag.
So we move to the last inning. It's the top of the sixth. We got ourselves a tie ball game, 3-3. Leading things off for the Outlaws will be number 99, Ryan Boyd. Big cut there, swing and a miss, first strike one. I see no defensive changes for Grit. Taylor remains on the mound.
Yeah, it seems to be what they've been rolling with here the last couple innings.
Offering misses away, 1-1.
Trying to get Boyd's speed on here. Try to take the lead and hold on to it in the bottom half.
Swing and a miss, strike two. Taylor had that inside fastball working.
Yeah, it was kind of a self-defense swing there.
So Boyd's going to have to protect having that second strike on him. Taylor looking for the punch-out pitch. Misses the outside corner.
Yeah, he just missed there. Boyd unwilling to chase.
The Outlaws would love to get not only the leadoff runner aboard, but a leadoff runner of the caliber of Ryan Boyd.
Yeah.
Foul tip into the mitt for strike three. So that'll be recorded as a strikeout, the first out of the inning for Grit. It's going to bring up now number 21, Evan McMurdo. Pop-up. Calling off Garrison is the left fielder, Osorio. He'll make the grab, and there's two quick outs here in the top of the sixth. If the Outlaws are going to get it done, they got to get it done with a two-out rally. And it'll have to start with the bat of number 11, Anthony Zito. There's a grounder over to third. Tosses over to first.
1-2-3 go the Outlaws.
Lures to Serrano, and the Outlaws are retired. 3-3, we move to the bottom of the sixth. One run will win it. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Baseball Network.
The game's on the line, and you're looking at a full count with 0.2 seconds left on the shot clock. The last thing you need to be worried about is your deodorant. That's why I use Old Spice. Old Spice is the bare knuckle, straight on tackle, heavyweight deodorant that gives the best game, set, and match, high step and sudden death, double overtime performance in the pit fight against odor.
Safe!
From odor. Thanks, Old Spice.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
Who's left?
Kane. Pitcher Marone is due up.
Kane!
So Burns is going to have to go to his bench. The only choice is John Kane.
Okay, kid. Get me the doc.
Burns has been reluctant to use Kane, preferring to go with the younger players, but you don't have a choice here tonight.
Now batting for Marone, Kane.
What got into him?
So we move to the bottom of the 6th inning. We've got ourselves a tie ball game. Just for those of you at home who are aware, the best that the Outlaws can do is hope for a tie. The worst that Grit can do is get a tie, so they're still going to be going for the win here. Leading off the inning for Grit's going to be number 11, Elijah Serrano. Fouled straight back. Smith ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, it looks like the same defensive alignment for the Outlaws. They ran out in the 5th.
Smith tries that curveball, but it curves a little too much outside. Leaving up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering comes in low, 2-1. Nice breaking ball there by Bubba Smith. Breaks in the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Serrano's going to have to take a 2-strike approach the remainder of the way. Grit would love to get this leadoff runner on, as it would represent the winning run. Offering by Smith misses away. That'll run the count full now. So payoff pitch between Smith and Serrano. And that pitch will miss away for ball 4. So the leadoff runner is on. He represents the winning run. And that's going to be number 11, Elijah Serrano. Now stepping to the plate, who had a beautiful bunt earlier in the game. Right down that first base line, number 42, Braylon Mack. Swing and a miss. Mack had a nice cut on that one, but the movement by Smith able to get by him. And the Outlaw manager, Brian Lott, taking a stroll to the mound. Have to imagine, Derek, this is more defensive strategy than it is a pitching adjustment.
Yeah. I mean, Smith did walk him, but he is really all around the zone. He hasn't really shown too much, hasn't been wild with his pitches. So it's probably just getting a clarification on signs, maybe, making sure everybody's on the same page defensively. Bottom of the last inning here, tie ball game, you want to make sure communication is as clear as it could be.
Mack shows bunt. Pulls back as it misses outside.
Not by much, though.
Serrano with his lead from first. Smith gives him a check before coming set and delivers. That'll catch the inside part of the plate. Count now moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mack will have to protect the remainder of the way, and perhaps more importantly for the Outlaws, likely takes away the threat of the bunt. So they can play their more standard defensive alignment. That pitch will miss inside. Nice stop there by Conley. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Serrano on first, representing the winning run.
Outlaws looking for a double play here.
That pitch misses inside, gets
not
past
gonna do
Conley.
it there.
Serrano advances to second. So just what the Outlaws didn't want to do. That runner moves into scoring position with nobody out. Count now runs full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that pitch misses high in the zone for ball 4.
Now we got forces on every bag here. And great baseball, really making Smith work up there on the mound.
That brings up number 3, Ashwin Harvey, who had a deep shot to left field.
Yeah, it looks like Zito out in left field has moved back a few.
Offering by Smith, catches that outside corner for called strike 1. There's a deep shot to right field.
Well over
Atkins
Atkins'
goes
head.
back
That's
over
going to
the
win
head.
the ball game for Grit.
Taylor wheeling, or Osorio wheeling around to score, and that's your ball game. The game-winning RBI off the bat of Ashwin Harvey. And Grit pulls out the victory, 4-3. That is your final score.
That was a great ball game, though, Will.
That it was, all the way around, Derek. We had solid pitching, solid defense, and at the end there, timely hitting. You can't ask for anything better. For Derek Smith, I'm Will Wilkie. I hope you enjoyed today's broadcast here on the Gulf Coast Baseball Network. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.